call me Natsumi. You can call me Nati as well. This is my English nickname. And I'm in Germany, but I can't speak German. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, my name is Lucy. I'm an art and design student. I'm going to study this art and design, and I will be the major of interior design. Thank you.
You act like shy from Germany.
Hi, I'm Habiba. I'm a student in Ejust. I'm going to study at the major of industrial product design. Thank you.
I'm Nanani, and please call me Nana. I'm interested in place, especially library and so on. So today I'm happy to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Hi everyone, my name is Hannah and I'm an art and design student. My major is interior design.
Hi, my name is Huda Abdelhadi. My name is Huda Abdelhadi and I'm an art and design student, and my major is arts and creative industries.
Hello everyone, I'm Anna. Please call me Anna. And this is my first time to come to Egypt, so I'm really happy to see you. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Gabrielle, and if you find it hard to be teacher, English teacher in Japan, and I study art-based research with the girl and Mako sensei, so nice to meet you.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Egypt. This is Amar, and nothing much about me. I love to watch movies, I love to watch series, listen to music, but yeah, nothing much. And welcome to Egypt again. Thank
What
you.
about studying? The two countries. It's a leading university serving Egypt, Africa, and the Middle East. Throughout your journey here in the campus, you will see African students. We have been sent to Japan. To act as a role model, we explained that on the previous slides. That's why the president gave this political sign. And of course, we follow the Japanese style in education, which is a research-oriented graduate focus. So we awarded a different graduate. It's not only for Egypt or Japan. Our graduates actually are working now all over the world. So the first batch of engineering, project-based learning. We will get every single student get his hands dirty with everything. True or not true? Did you get your hands dirty with everything? So for instance, during the corona, most of the universities all over the world transferred from physical education to online education and virtual education. We have a very strong online virtual education system. We use that Blackboard and Zoom and everything. But for the also receive support from the government, both Japan government and the Egyptian government. And for instance, we have all of these supports through the ministries and the JICA office. And of course, I have the Japanese and Egyptian industry support on board as well, because the students have to solve real world problems during their study. So we have an intensive support. Prestigious academic institutions that have a very prestigious outcome. We are the first in Egypt in number of publications per faculty member. So every faculty member in Egypt here produce average of 5 point.
When I saw here, I watched this university. It is like Japan or like Asia. So I was very surprised, and yes, that's all. Thank you.
And that's a point.
It's not good to ask a lady or a girl about their age, but how old are you?
I'm 20.
20, okay, almost 20, great. Almost 20 years ago, I was in Poland, in Warsaw. I was a visiting professor to the Academy of Fine Arts in Warsaw. And I had a nice girl like you asking me, in Egypt, where do you teach the students? Do you have a big tent? Do you go to your office by camel? That's literally what happened 20 years ago. And I gave her the website, and she went and came back the next day. Wow, you got buildings. And there were cars. You have cars also. It is our mistake. Egypt does not promote itself well. What they see in the Polish TV at that moment, come to Egypt, have a ride in the Nile, ride a camel, and maybe we will have a belly dance at the night. So it's, yeah, we are not representing ourselves really well. So you are really true, but when you come and see, you can pass the knowledge. So it's your duty now. When you go back to Japan, tell people that Egypt is not a desert. It has desert. It has desert, but it is not a desert. They have buildings, they are advanced, they are. Spread the word. Thank you.
Than I thought. And if possible, I want to be a student in Egypt right now.
So you want to move?
Yeah.
Okay, the administration team is downstairs.
Really?
You can do your paperwork.
I cannot speak Arabic at all, but can I?
Say again, sorry?
I cannot speak Arabic.
You can learn Arabic.
Here we teach Japanese language, and also we teach Arabic language for Africans and for foreigners.
Shukran.
But we deliver the education in English, so it'll be fine. And after 1 week with those guys, you will just remember your Japanese.
Okay.
I will teach you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Ejust. And I also think that I want to be a student because the campus is so big and wonderful flowers and trees. And I learned that I think it is normal the partnership between university and university, but in this university the partnership is government.
Yes.
So I think the scale was so big.
We should bring Marwan from downstairs to finish the transfer paperwork. You are more welcome to join. Christian is a girl, gets a priority, and then we give based on the distance coming closer. So we have from Alexandria staying in the dormitory, and we have requests from Borg Al Arab to stay in the dormitory, and it is 100% fully.
Ejust University from next year. Is it? Yeah.
We are connected from today, by the way.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We're connected.
For the like
Exchange.
year exchange or
Yeah.
something. So what's your expectation for your major university?
Well, my personal expectations. Okay, that's a very tricky question. I expect usually on my personal style, I expect 100% collaboration. So we'll do whatever we can to make you guys, your lives better. So we will work together to develop new exchange programs, develop culture exchange activities, visit.
And Egypt. So Ejust is the bigger than Japanese university. So Japanese university is so small. So like especially as after that, maybe she explained about major university campus. So our campus is very small. So we just study. So we cannot maybe play sports and like that. So. So after I graduated from major university, I study here. So because so there are many buildings and many nature, and especially I am interested in sports. Maybe. So under big construction. So
What year are you in? Postgraduate studies. So you join for a master or PhD here. And we could link it to the sports. Because we have a professional sports athletes and coaches here, and we could work closely with another university who deliver sports courses. So we take it from the design perspective to design in the sportive world together. So just finishing up.
Known in Japan, this camera. So you're filming me right now, right?
What was?
The camera is pointing at me. It is so
Yes,
small.
pointing you. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Jimba. So even we do this one, this is very there is a stabilizer. So
And the quality, is it good?
quality is very good. One click is video.
Alright. So hello, this is Amar and we are now in Ejust, right? And this is Sensei Mako.
Hello, my name is Mako.
Yeah. So we are now in Ejust and we're gonna have our first tour, right? And yeah, so let's go with it.
Yes.
So I press 3 times on this and it's gonna switch. Mm-hmm.
You'll see our work for the second semester in year 1. In the exhibition.
So here we are, going to the exhibition, right? So this is Ragat, this is Amar, and this is Akane. Yeah. All right, so we are almost there, right? All right, so it is here. All right. Why isn't the camera turning? The camera isn't turning. I'm trying to turn. All right, so I'm trying to turn the camera right now, and it's not turning. So I'm trying to turn the camera, and it's not turning. There is a button that you. All right. Oh, I'm so. All right, so. Right, so this is the exhibition, right? So this is our work, the artist design students' work. So yeah, basically this is our work. This is art and design students' work. I'm filming the exhibition and and our tour. So they can hear us, right?
Okay.
So Mako Sensei told me that.
Asked you to document.
This tour, right? Do you want to say hi? Right.
Oh, it's
All right.
interesting.
Yeah.
Hello. Yes, I'm
Yeah,
Dr.
this is
Nada.
Dr. Nada.
Yes,
Yeah.
Assistant Professor of Interior Design, and we have
Engineer Hogarth.
Yes,
Yeah.
from Art and Design. Hello. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, and this is Amor.
Continue
again.
what you're doing.
All right. Let's go to my team. Why isn't the camera turning? Why isn't it turning? So I press 3 times and it's not turning. See, I keep pressing. Oh right. Oh right. So it turned. All right.
We first put our current room and then start to put the furniture in another way, like a better way. And then we use an application on the laptop named Chrome to put stuff and make it appear realistic, 3D.
So yeah, basically this is our interior design project that we did. Yeah, it made me think. Made us think which way you're gonna be making your room. If it's gonna be better, you want to make your room much better, more satisfying. So you thought about it and you made it. And actually after making that project, I thought about making my room like how I did it. Like I really like what I did in my room, and I wanted to, make it like that in real life and not in just in the paper, right? Yeah. So, but it's gonna cost a lot of money, right? Yeah. So this is the only reason that is stopping me to do that, right?
Okay, let's go there.
Yeah. So let's see what they're doing.
انت بتدي كان اسمها
This is still life.
Yeah, still life drawing.
Still life drawing.
We use only pencils.
Yes.
Like different type of pencils, like.
What is your favorite? Which one is your favorite out of all? So is this your favorite out of all of them, right?
Yes, I like this. It's like realistic. So.
Well, yeah, it is. This is my favorite. Yeah, it is actually made by Ahmed. This is that that tall guy. Yeah. Yeah, 2 meters. Yeah, and you know what? He's my best friend, and I am like 163. Yeah, centimeters. Like let me show you some.
Ahmed, can you please stand next to Omar?
Yeah. So basically, this is my yeah, exactly. Yeah, like this is my best friend, and we're like a difference of 37 centimeters. So yeah, this is so embarrassing, but it is. Yeah, it is how it is. Yeah. Yeah, he's my father. Like, when I get sick, he makes me soup. Yeah, he is really my father. All right, so I'm filming. Yeah.
It's okay. I will take picture that you're filming. So.
All right, so yeah, so we are filming right now, and yeah, can you join?
Okay.
Right, so yeah, this is the exhibition, and this is our first tour.
Yes.
And of course, we're gonna have a lot of tours, and it's gonna be fun. So yeah, we're just right now checking what we did, and actually, for the record, none of these are my work. Like I've never, none of these papers are my work. Yeah, I'm mad. I'm mad. Yeah, I'm mad that they didn't put anything of my work. I was tired doing them, but I'm not a good artist. I'm not gonna lie about this, but I'm still mad that they didn't put anything in my... So yeah, I'm gonna say this. Alright, so we're gonna take another group photo. So we're gonna go right now, but we're gonna see you in the next...
So you look like YouTuber.
Yeah, so we're gonna see you in the next tour, right? So yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye. So here we are in tour 2, I believe. So right now we are on the drawing hall. This is where we draw, if it's engineer drawing, if it's still life drawing. This is where we take the lectures. So yeah, this is... say hi to the camera.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
Alright, so yeah, like I was saying, this is the drawing hall, and this is where we draw, right? Yeah.
Slowly.
So yeah. All right.
Are you sure?
Right. Yeah. This is the drawing hall. This is where we draw, and this is where I messed up, and I did so bad in the drawing. But I improved.
Really looks like YouTuber, you're right. Hi.
Well, yeah, like I was saying, I messed up in the drawing part, but yeah, I did my best. Yeah, so this is where we draw. This is the drawing hall, and where are we going next? Where are we going next after the drawing hall? Where are we going after that?
Designing. We're gonna design stuff like.
No. Where are we going after? We are in the tour. We're right now at the drawing hall.
For the Japanese presentation, I guess.
Oh yeah. So we checked actually the physics lab and earlier, but unfortunately I couldn't picture it, right? So yeah, let's go visit everyone, see how they are doing, right? Yeah. So I'm making the tour right now, so I'm gonna check on everyone. So please give me a time, and I'll be right back with you. All right.
Thank you, Amor.
So yeah. So how are you doing so far?
So how was?
How are you doing so far?
So far, it's good. I think Egypt is so hot, but I don't think that it's good place in Egypt.
I'm glad to hear. Well, let's go to the others and see how everyone is doing. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm just filming the tour. So how are you doing so far? How do you think about the place?
So fun and really interesting than I thought.
I'm glad to hear. All right, so let's visit everyone. Here's your turn. So yeah, I'm making the tour, filming the tour. So how is it going so far? How do you think about this university and Egypt, right?
Yeah, like for Egypt, the first one is so hot.
Yeah, it is. Right.
And second one is so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And for this university, it's like so big, and it's for the equipment, it's much better than Meiji University actually. And yeah, but I heard about that they have to study for chemistry and physics for the first year. Which is I don't like it. So if you ask me whether I want to study here or not, if they don't have physics or chemistry, I'd love to. But if not, I don't want to.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, it is so hard to study here, but it is fun in some ways, like the sports and right. But it is so hard.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's my first impression.
Exactly. Yeah. So let's see who else we didn't speak with. Right, let me get down. Let's see, who did I miss? All right, it's your turn. It's your turn. Hello. Well, how do you think about the university right now in Egypt? How do you think? How is it going so far?
First, library is so big because I like reading books. So Japan, I often go to the library. But in Egypt, library is so big and a lot of books. So I'm so fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that you're having fun here, right?
Yes.
So yeah, you're just gonna check everything. Yeah, so you're gonna check everything here in the university, and yeah, I hope you have fun with us. So yeah, this is our second tour, I guess. So yeah, let's see what we can see else in the university. Well, actually, I was surprised with some information that we saw in the presentation about the university myself, even though I'm a student in the university. But yes, there are some things that I didn't know, but yeah. So let's complete with the tour and see. Yeah, I'm getting some benefits from that tour actually. Yeah, some places I didn't visit in my own university, right? Yeah. So yeah, let's keep going. And I have my last student that I didn't talk with. I'm sorry. Her name Yuna. All right. Yuna. Well, I'm making a film for the tour, right? So I just want to know how is it going so far? About yeah. How do you think about the university?
Yeah,
Egypt.
Well, yeah. So I envy Ejust University because I don't like Japanese small size university.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Ejust is so bigger than Japanese university. So
おお始まった。理解とでなんでできる。
今アレキサンドリア歩いてます。
はい、こっちにみんないます。
今から図書館行ってきます。
で。
みんな何してる？
何してるんだろう。可愛いって言ってた。ハワイユ。ハワイユ。ハワイユって言ってた。日本人っぽい人たちに対して投げかけてくる言葉全部可愛いだと思ってる。さっきジャパニーズって言ってました。はい、言ってます。無視。一旦止めよう。じゃあ一旦あかねマンゴーで私だけど。みんなじゃあ1個ずつ買いましょうか。
一回飲んでからやってみたら
1個いらない。
どう乗り心地は？乗り心地どう？
乗り心地は最高っていうか普通ですでもよく席を譲ってくれます
ねえ、空いたら座れ座れって言ってくれるもんね、
はい、確かに
Yeah.
And if you push this one up, it will
Zoom.
be yes.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Okay. I understood. It's so fun.
So if you push this one,
This one?
push this button 3 times. I think it will, or just 1 time. Maybe this one. This one again. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I wanted to do that. And and if you push it like 3 times again, it will go back.
Okay.
Welcome to Bibliotheca of Alexandria.
I want to.
You are a professional now. What are you reading?
Read it.
Yeah, can you read it?
من أي نار شربت الصمت والوجد وأمهاتك تسيرن يريد الشجر أملا من أين عممت هذا الذل ما I don't
It's difficult Arabic and
The ancient time.
Yes.
I don't understand.
like ancient Japanese.
Uh-huh.
It's like the,
I can read it, but I can't
understand everything.
أرض الشاي. إيه؟
Why? We don't know. It's just written like this.
ايه اهم حاجه في حياه حضرتك؟
طب بس لا بس يعني قولي لي الاول انت عارفه انتوا يعني ثانيه بتصور دلوقتي ولسه
You are recording?
بي
Can I?
wait.
Okay.
عايزين نسال حضرتك ايه اهم حاجه في حياه
طيب ممكن السؤال باللغه اليابانيه الاول ممكن ask me by Japan language
ممكن ask me by Japan.
one question read السؤال
ask him in Japan.
Japan.
Same question.
Okay, in Japanese.
Japanese.
Okay.
اهم حاجه في حياتي ولادي وشغلي عمل
His children and his work.
Yes. وان انا اساعد الناس
And helping
اساعد
people.
الناس وبحب ربنا
and loves the god.
God, my God. أيوة. And I love Japan. Tokyo, good Japan. I love all Japanese people. Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Adil. Adil.
Adil.
And no Adil, Zagat. Adil. Zagat.
It's an adjective for
Zagat. Adil. You know what I say or no?
Yeah, I can understand. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, you can drink.
Amor, please.
Yasmin, the picture of him. The video of him.
إن احنا نعيش حياة طيبة سعيدة بدون أمراض بدون حاجة ونقابل رب كريم بعد كده وربنا يبارك في ولادنا وفيكم جميعا يعني ويصلح حال الأمة كلها والعالم كله ومتشكرين على اللقاء الجميل ده. ربنا يحفظكم.
He says
على اسمه ولا
What's your name?
ايه ده اسمه كلام. انا اللي هو سعيد مهدي.
لا والله.
ايوه
انا ابويا عميد
والله.
وانا ابويا عقيد.
حاليا انا ادفع جو بقى. اهلا وسهلا. حضرنا طبعا حروب كتيره والحمد لله وانتصرنا وربنا ان شاء الله يكرمنا جميعا يا رب.
شكرا.
General, right? That's the rank in the military, right? He's been through a lot of wars, right? So he thinks that living his life with no sickness, a good life, without any fights with anyone, living a decent life. So this is what he wants. To live a decent life, no problems with anyone, right? And of course, he had a lot of problems. He's been through a lot of wars, and he won a lot of wars, right? So, yeah. Did anyone know his name?
Let's start with
Yes.
أول حاجة اسمك إيه؟ What's your name? أحمد. ماشي. إيه أهم حاجة في حياتك؟
You understand? So he basically answered the question and he answered the phone with
أيوة قول كذا حاجة. قول أي حاجة عادي.
اللي انت عايزه ممكن تقوله والدتك لو هي مش والدتك عادي يعني. طبعا بصلي. طبعا.
مفيش حاجة تانية مهمة في حياتك يعني مثلا حاجة بتحبها
كل حاجة.
كل حاجة بتحب كل حاجة؟
مفيش حاجة معينة كده بتحسسك ان انت يعني
هي اللي انا قلت
هي his girlfriend. His girlfriend is the most important thing.
الحمد لله على السلامة.
Thank you.
انت حضرتك ايه؟ ماشي. ايه اهم حاجة في حياة حضرتك؟
أهم حاجة في حياتي شغلي her work وإني أكون عايشة سعيدة يعني and she wants to live happy all her life.
So living happily at her job is the best thing and the most important thing in her life.
نعمل إيه ولا عايزة أمسك الشغل؟ اسم حضرتك؟
أحمد.
إيه أهم حاجة في حياة حضرتك؟
شكرا. شكرا. It's the video.
اسمك ايه الأول؟ فارس. His name is فارس. ايه أهم حاجة في حياتك يا فارس؟ أي حاجة. أي حاجة. His mother.
Lovely.
Anything else? أي حاجة كمان؟ His father also.
My family.
All his family.
Thank you very much.
شكرا جدا.
شكرا.
ده هو نفس البتاع عامل
اسم حضرتك ايه الأول؟
His name is سعاد.
Right.
اوكي. ايه أهم حاجة في حياة حضرتك؟
جوزي ويعني.
ايه أهم حاجة في حياة حضرتك؟
جوزي ويعني.
His mother.
her father has her husband and her
تكون مبسوطة
children.
ورايقة كده في حياتها.
And to be رايقة.
Do you want to take a picture?
مش عايزة تاخدي صورة معاهم؟
His name is Ahmed. ايه اهم حاجة في حياة حضرتك؟ His daughter. His daughter is there. وحضرتك اسمك ايه؟ وحضرتك ايه اهم حاجة في حياتك؟ Her daughter and her husband. شكرا جدا شكرا. حضرتك اسمك ايه؟
أنا اسمي تامر شراوي.
His name is تامر. ايه اهم حاجة في حياة حضرتك؟
أهم حاجة في حياتي إن أنا أولاد.
His wife and his children. وحضرتك اسمك ايه؟
مروة أحمد.
Her name is مروة. ايه اهم حاجة في حياة حضرتك؟
جوزي وولادي وبلدي.
Her husband and Egypt. شكرا. حضرتك اسمك ايه الأول؟ Her name is كريمة. وايه أهم حاجة في حياة حضرتك؟
ما قلت لك بقى عايزة نفسي أطلع حج.
She's want to go to the Kaaba. As I told you, I see her cover on the Basilica of Alexandria.
سيدنا محمد.
يا رب آمين. شكرا.
أحسن حاجة في حياتك، أكتر حاجة في حياتك، أهم حاجة إن أنا أطلع فيهم، وأهم حاجة في ولادي بقى لأني ما عنديش غير بنت وولد.
And also her children.
يعني أبويا وأمي اتكلوا على الله وجوزي اتكل على الله، ما فيش اللي هم ولادي بنت وولد.
شكرا لحضرتك.
شكرا.
الجامعة المصرية اليابانية.
الصحة والعافية ورضا ربنا.
You can stop recording. الأول.
دكتور سعودي سعيد.
His doctor. His name is دكتور
سعودي.
ايه أهم حاجة في حياة حضرتك؟
أهم حاجة في حياتي الصحة والعافية ورضا ربنا.
His health and the God and his
respect of God.
Yes.
Our God. God. And welcome in Egypt.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
وحضرتك اسمك ايه؟ ممكن نسأل حضرتك؟ حضرتك اسمك ايه؟
حمدي حسن.
حمدي.
اوكي. وايه اهم حاجة في حياة حضرتك؟
أنا أهم حاجة في حياة حضرتي أولادي. My sons. I have 2 sons.
2 boys.
الحمد لله. ايه تاني؟ قولي عايزة ايه؟
اللي انت عايز حضرتك.
السؤال ده صعب قوي بتاعك ده، أهم حاجة في حياتك.
والله هي اللي محترمة.
تحريج الناس. الحمد لله. I like football too much. I like swimming. That's enough. Thank you.
شكرا. Thank you.
Thanks.
أول.
عايدة
Her name is عايدة.
هيدا.
ايه أهم حاجة في حياة حضرتك؟
حاجة الواحد
Her religion and her manners. Yes. ماشي. شكرا لحضرتك. شكرا. Thank you. And
تعال تعال. اسمك ايه؟
حذيفة.
عندك قد ايه؟
He's 10. He's 10 years old.
ايه اهم حاجة في حياتك؟
او ايه اكتر حاجة بتحبها؟ يعني ايه اكتر حاجة كده ده اهم حاجة في حياتي؟
اي حاجة.
قول اي حاجة. الدراسة. studying. وانتي؟
اسمك ايه؟ اسمي جنات.
Her name is جنات.
اهم حاجة في حياتك يا جنات؟
أنا إن شاء الله هبقى إنسانة ناجحة إن شاء الله يعني، والدراسة برضه في ترفيهيات برضه
ان شاء الله.
مش حاجة معينة.
حاجه مثلا الحاجه اللي بتعمليها كل يوم وكده. الموبايل. ده موبايل ايفون. انجو وانتي اسمك ايه؟ جودي. ايه اكتر حاجه بتحبيها؟
أكتر حاجة بحبها
كتب.
Her family.
شكرا. شكرا. مش حابب؟
he doesn't.
اه اوكي.
يوسف السيد أحمد.
His name is شعبان.
صحة وسلامة.
حبيبة ثواني عشان الاثنين يتكلموا. طب احنا لازم can you start again؟ اوكي. اسم حضرتك ايه؟
شعبان إبراهيم موسى محمد.
اوكي his name is شعبان. ايه اهم حاجة في حياة حضرتك؟
الصحة والسلامة.
his health and طيب ماشي واسم حضرتك ايه؟
شعبان يوسف.
his name also is شعبان. ايه اهم حاجة في حياة حضرتك؟
هي صحة الإنسان ما نحتاجش الإنسان، بس هي دي اللي إحنا عايزينه من الدنيا وإيماننا بالله.
also his health and
faith in Allah, and like he don't want to lean on any other one. Like he want to be independent. شكرا.
دي حاجة مهمة قوي في حياتي. حاجة ما تقدريش تعيشي من غيرها كده يعني. أول حاجة اسمك ايه الأول؟ لوجي.
حاجة بالنسبة لي أنا المسرح.
ايه؟
مسرح.
She's an actor. Maybe.
Oh,
She's
really?
acting.
I love it.
Okay. Thank you.
شكرا.
عبد الرحمن.
عبد الرحمن.
ايه أهم حاجة في حياتك؟
ماما.
his mother.
Yes.
ماما وبعدين الموسيقى.
then the motorcycle.
A motorcycle. شكرا.
ايه أهم حاجة في حياتك؟ his family. شكرا. ممكن نطلع معاك برضه؟ اوكي.
حسن.
his name is حسن.
أهلا وسهلا يا بنتي.
You are from Egypt?
لا أنا من السودان.
He's
No, I am from Sudan.
Not from Egypt.
Yeah, but.
Gozaimasu.
Oh, gozaimasu.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
ايه أهم حاجة في حياتك؟
أمي وأبوي.
His
My
father
father,
and
my mother. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Welcome in
much.
Arabic world.
My name is Mona. ايه أهم حاجة في حياة حضرتك؟
ولادي كويسين صراحه، دي اول حاجه، ولو في صحه اخدمهم يبقى دي احسن حاجه. شكرا يا
To see your children. To see your daughter in perfect life. شكرا. To see your daughter in perfect life.
وجيه نعيم.
His name is Wadi. ايه أهم حاجة في حياة حضرتك؟
أنا من القاهرة ولا من القاهرة ولا اسكندرية؟
مش فاهم. He's from Cairo. He's from Cairo, not
Cairo.
Yeah, no problem.
He's working here in Alexandria, but he's actually he's from Cairo.
جمال. أهم حاجة كانت مراتي، زوجتي متوفت، وطبعا بلدي أعشق مصر يعني. ما أقدرش أستغنى، ما أقدرش أعيش، أنا رحت بلاد كتير بس استقريت وأحب أرجع أعيش في بلدي.
He's traveling a lot, but he still loves Egypt the most.
رحت أوروبا، أسبانيا، رحت اليونان كده، استقريت في أحب أرجع أعيش زيارات بس ما أعيش برا، أعيش في بلدي في مصر.
Visits only, but still live here.
And what's the most important thing is?
أكتر حاجة بقى مهمة في حياة حضرتك your wife.
زوجتي وافتقدتها. عفوا يا فندم، مع السلامة.
شكرا.
باي باي.
باي باي.
اسم حضرتك ايه؟ His name is أحمد. ايه أهم حاجة في حياة حضرتك؟
الشغل.
His work. Only your work.
And what is he working?
حضرتك بتشتغل ايه؟
شركة نقل أموال.
He's working in like company.
Transfer the money from face to face.
شكرا.
أول حاجة ايه اسم حضرتك؟
جابر السيدة.
ايه أهم حاجة في حياة حضرتك؟
أهم حاجة بحب والدتي.
His mother. في حاجة تانية؟
الأولاد.
His children.
His children. Yes. حاجة شكرا. شكرا.
Her name is Rania. ايه اهم حاجة في حياة حضرتك؟ Also her children. حاجة كمان؟ Her children is شكرا لحضرتك.
شكرا.
خالد محمد ابراهيم.
His name is خالد. ايه اهم حاجة في حياتك؟
الشغل طبعا.
His work.
تشتغل ايه؟
انا شغال في الاستخلاص الجمركي والاستيراد والتسويق.
اوكي. انت طالب اصلا ولا؟
لا مخلص كلية.
شكرا جدا.
شكرا.
عماد.
His name is عماد. ايه اهم حاجة في حياة حضرتك؟
امي ست الكل.
His mother also. في حاجة كمان؟ ممكن تتكلم.
لا امي العائلة الكريمة جامدة.
His family.
الكتكوتة.
His girlfriend.
money. His money.
Money.
فلوس.
Money.
Thank you. شكرا.
ينفع؟ ايه اكتر حاجة بتحبها يا يوسف يا يونس؟
ايه اهم حاجة في حياتك؟
هو هيفهم ايه اهم؟
فهمنا؟
يونس.
طب فرح ايه اهم حاجة في حياتك؟ متعرفش ازاي
ايه اكتر حاجة
بتعملها
كده
كل يوم؟
اللي هو ما ينفعش تستغني عنها، ما ينفعش تفوتيها.
مفيش حاجة؟
طب مين اكتر حد بتحبيه في الحياة؟
المونيكير مثلا مش بتحبيه؟
لعبة معينة بتحبيها؟
نيل بولش. نيل
بولش.
طب بتحبي المذاكرة؟ Also here studying.
ازيك يعني؟ احنا بس من الجامعة اليابانية احنا من الجامعة اليابانية بنعمل عندنا مشروع وهم عندهم مشروع جاي من اليابان.
بنسأل
الناس
أهم
والأطفال
حاجة
في الشارع ايه أهم حاجة.
مين يبدأ؟ ممكن نبدأ بعمو وبعد كده يجي نستر.
اسم حضرتك ايه؟
مايكل فايز.
His name is Michael.
ايه أهم حاجة في حياتك؟
All his family. How many?
المدام.
His wife.
أختي.
And his sister.
أنا اثنين ده وده تبعنا. علة أخواتي.
These two girls are his children, but the two boys are his sisters.
Maybe her sister's children.
انت اسمك ايه؟
ماسيو.
ايه أهم حاجة في حياتك؟
حاجة معينة
أنت بتحب إيه؟
بلاي ستيشن، كورة، ايه؟
أول حاجة.
He loves playing video games. وانت اسمك ايه؟
ميلانيا.
اسمك حلو قوي. ايه أكتر حاجة بتحبيها؟
او ايه اهم حاجة كده في حياتك ما تقدريش تستغني عنها خالص؟
بتحب إيه؟ إيه؟
اي حاجة.
إيه؟ أختها. كريستي.
كريستي.
اوكي ايه أهم حاجة في حياتك؟
أختي برضه.
وانت؟ كورو
ماسيو.
لوكاس.
واو.
ايه أهم حاجة في حياتك؟
بتحب ايه يا لوكا؟
اللعب. ما تعرفش ازاي ايه ايه حاجة بتحبها قوي قوي قوي؟ بتحب تلعب، بتحب تاكل،
مية بحر.
بتحب مية؟ بحر؟
بحب البحر.
بتحب البحر؟ بتعرف تعوم؟
لا ولا عارف.
He loves sea. He loves sea.
See.
لا مش هتفهم حاجة.
وانت اسمك ايه؟ ايه أكتر حاجة بتحبيها؟
كل حاجة بس ممكن التصوير.
ربنا يخليك. مامتها. غير مادة.
And for your mom?
نرجس.
أكتر حاجة بتحبيها؟ طبعا عيلتي.
Thank you so much. شكرا.
Can I start?
Yes.
اسم حضرتك ايه؟ Her name is روان. ايه اهم حاجة في حياة حضرتك؟
أهم حاجة في حياتي صحتي. إن هي تبقى كويسة وبخير وأسرتي طبعا.
Also her family.
إخواتي وأهلي
And her sisters and brothers.
وإن أنا أحس بالأمان.
And to be safe in her life. Thank you.
Thank you.
اسم حضرتك ايه؟
سلمى.
سلمى. ايه اهم حاجه في حياه حضرتك؟
عائلتي my life my family
family.
sorry
Mhm.
my family and my work
Mhm.
نفسي ان انا انجح في حياتي اقدر احقق هدف اللي انا عايزاه في حياتي
To be success in her life and aim to achieve her goals in her life.
Thank you. شكرا.
انتوا عايزين ايه بقى؟ انتوا عايزين ايه؟ اقول لكم ايه؟ اهم حاجه عندي ايه؟ طيب برضه
ايوه عادي يا جماعه.
ايه اللي انتوا متخيلوا يكون اهم حاجه في حياتكم انتوا كلكم ايه؟ اهم حاجه في حياتكم كلكم وهدف انتوا حاطينه لنفسكم توصلوا له.
قول مثلا هدفك
انا نفسي اسافر ازيبا.
طب احنا ممكن نسجل
Not yet. Not yet. Yeah. Can I?
ما احنا هنصور كلنا بس عايزين بس اجابه واحده كل واحد يقول ايه.
انا مش عارف بصراحه اجابه واحده للسؤال. هتدوني الحاجه اللي هطلبها؟
الحاجه ايه؟ هو هدف مش اهم حاجه. اهم حاجه يعني مثلا في ناس قالت مامتي، في ناس قالت بابايا، في ناس قالت شغلي.
ما عادش اقول حاجه ثانيه.
ماشي خلاص
مفيش حاجه ثانيه.
حاجه بس اهم حاجه.
ايوه ما حدش هيقول حاجه ثانيه.
ايوه
يعني انتوا ما تدوروش ان في حد يديكم فكره جديده.
ايوه في ناس قالت الجيرل فريند.
في حد قال ايه؟ ايوه ماشي مفيش مشكله ما ده هدف هو حلو كده. ما احنا لو كنت سالتيني من 3 4 كنت هقول لك كده. بس المهم هي مبسوطه معايا.
Okay. Yeah.
مصورينا بقى عشان نعمل ايه؟
ماشي ماشي اسم حضرتك ايه؟
اسمي رامي.
Yeah.
his name is رامي. ايه اهم حاجه في حياه حضرتك؟ مش كريم ولا رامي؟ انت بتضحك علينا. بتضحك علينا.
واقف مربع
بتضحك علينا.
انا لسه اشوف الشاشه اللي هي ماسكاها.
Yeah. I speak English. Oh, thank you.
ممكن مع ياسر صندوري فيديو الاثنين شوكليت مارن
ايه اهم حاجه في حياه حضرتك؟ قال لنا his daughter.
كام تندور عشان انا اضرب تندوري
I know.
ايه اهم حاجه في حياتك؟
اهم حاجه في حياتي امي لا
his mother.
حلمي بقى
his dream.
نفسي اسافر اسبانيا بقى
I want to travel to Spain.
Can I speak Spanish?
Yes.
Un poco? Hola. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Muhammad. I'm 24 years old. I'm an
Your
architect.
college or major?
Yes, I'm an architect. I just graduated this year with GPA 3.3. Nothing. My goal is to be successful architect. I'm aiming to be successful in my career. Nothing more. Yeah.
Where did you choose architect?
I love making 3D designs. I love this way. I was playing games on PlayStation.
Oh.
So I prefer to make 3D models and sell it online. That's my passion.
So what are you going to do after your graduation?
I was working at office. But only for 3 months, and now I'm aiming to travel here, Dubai or something like that.
Really?
Yes.
Or Japan?
You can visit us.
Japan is difficult because of language. I know you don't speak English too much there. So.
I mean, if you travel a capital city around Tokyo or like maybe big city like Osaka, some of the people can speak English.
Tokyo is too crowded.
It is.
Yeah, I don't like to go Cairo because it's too crowded there.
Mm-hmm.
Ask him about the most important.
Yeah. So what is the most important thing in your life?
To make my parents proud
Mm-hmm.
and to be successful.
Oh.
إجابة كويسة. Finally.
You enjoy Alexandria?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so much.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
all.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
عبد الودود
بابا
عندك كام سنة؟ 59
بابا ايه اهم حاجة في حياتك؟
ولادي
Your mom.
our his children.
Uh-huh.
شكرا.
لا بس كده؟
بس ما انت ما كنت تسيب يا عم وتكمل يعني حضرتك
لا،
عايز
كده
تقولي
تمام،
حاجات
كده
اكتر.
تمام، يلا قول لهم بقى نورتوا اسكندرية كلها.
He's saying nice to meet you.
Ah, nice to meet you.
In Alexandria, there are a lot of culture and mix. So after this field work, I found there is no restriction or there has restriction. So before this field work, I think in the library there are many people who is learning silently, or in garden there are a lot of people because there has a nature or some equipment. And then the market is, of course, there are a lot of shops, so maybe there are a lot of people laundry or talks to enjoy it. So we talk about output and field work. At first, we go to the garden. This is so beautiful garden, and I find that in the garden there is a mosque. Yeah, in Japan there is no mosque sadly, but we can find it, and I think it was designed by all Muslims, so it is easy and to access, I think. So it was made by diversity.
And this is the exhibition in the Library of Alexandria, and there are many diversity. There is posters, crafts, statues, everything there, and it was amazing.
This is the market called the next day. There are a lot of shops here. Everyone can find what he wants. The diversity of people, every economic level can buy from there.
Yes. So our team of output is photo boys. So at first choose a pictures and then write a poem or like a sentence. So example, and this one, brick road, yellow, blue, and gray. Stylish construction makes people work more and more. Someone's house, someone's famous facilities. No, this is a mosque in a garden. Thank you.
Mother open. Please. And could you please share what you experienced and what you learned through this the collaborative project one by one?
Inspiring thing is, of course, everyone can go and as a tourist, but in the market there are a lot of people and crowded. So I think I was worried about around people, so it is difficult for me to go there. But with them and thanks to help, I can enjoy and go into more deeper space. So I can watch the local peoples and think about the all shops and our shops, there is a lot of clothes, like for Muslims and fast fashions. So it is really depends on people. The clothes is different, I think. At first, before this fieldwork, I think everyone's clothes is like black only or like covered bodies. But there is a fast fashion, so I learned the diversity clothes.
Thank you.
I enjoyed this tour in this garden and everything I really enjoyed. It was an amazing tour. Yeah.
Hey, I want to ask more about what's your experience working with Nanami, with Japanese students.
It was amazing. Really?
How? What?
While we walking, we learned some Japanese words like ibai and culture.
Jampos.
Yeah,
It's Japanese culture.
So you got more interested in Japanese culture. Good, good.
That's a great thing. Could you tell us what's the difference working with the Egyptian students and the Japanese students? The main differences in both programs. So working together and working with Japanese students. Of course it's nice. But
Yes.
give me the main differences.
Maybe in Japan there is a traffic light. So it is so safe in Japan, but in Alexandria there is no traffic light, so everyone shake hands. Let's go. It is not safe in Japan.
There is traffic lights, but they don't work. I want to know also on the human, professional and academic level, working with Egyptian colleagues or students, peer students, there is a difference, punctuality, the way they think, and from time and everything from both sides, and working from your side with the Japanese and the difference between Egyptian. So you could start the trading thing. So what is the main difference you felt when you work with an Egyptian student rather than a Japanese student? In terms of working together.
Yeah.
なんか感じ方の違いとか認知的な違いとか、なんかアカデミックレベルって言ってるからちょっと、ハイヤーオーダーで言うと、
Apparently they are the same, so it's okay.
Maybe in here is Japanese people in here for the first time. So of course we catch information from eyes, but I think the most of the information from ear because there are a lot of sounds and crowded. So 五感が過ぎそまされる。
Not only learning the interculture, not only as information, but also through the experience they learned by seeing, watching, and having sense.
Everybody's and here and taste, of course.
So we use a word about Nana. So every time we asked her if she was fine, if she was happy. So when we work together, I wouldn't ask Hannah about her. Check on her. Yes.
Nice. Okay, so feedback from our sensei, please.
Japan. What is the difference between the space in Japan and Egypt? What you discover?
Well, the most difference is the mosque or maybe in the garden there is
だからもう充電なかったのがC をさ充電バッテリーと USB ある C
equipment for children. So think like connect to the building is low in Japan, I think. So yeah, in Alexandria, the place is connected to the other building or some other equipment or.
So using of the space is related to culture. We need to focus on it. It's a relation between the culture and in Japan, it's the space, using the space is related to the culture. So maybe you can add more to this point. Okay.
That's interesting. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. So let's welcome to Yuna's group, please.
Okay, so we're gonna present data about happiness and art-based research. The content that we're gonna present is the main two things. First one is what we did in the fieldwork, and two is what we find and how you feel in this fieldwork. Me and Ham and Mariam. And last part was how I expressed the fieldwork in Japan. So what we did in the fieldwork, so we're gonna make two things. First one is interview with people in Egypt, only Egypt. After I came back, I'm gonna interview with people in Japan. So we're gonna, so we questioned maybe two things. First one is the definition of happiness in your life. Second one is your image of the happiest family. So for example, this is the pictures the people who I conducted the interview with, like Becky is a university student? No?
Yes, he's still applying for
student?
Yeah, just finished.
And family in the park and Margin in Margin. Yeah, and he's a camera director. Yeah. And so they are so amazing people and wonderful people. And and we touch the culture with members. Yeah. Okay, so what I find, at first, I saw that Egypt and Japan were very different, but there were many similarities. For example, so during the interview, so it was similar that so they cherished their families. So, however, the Egyptians spend more with family. So mostly Japanese students often eat with friends by themselves rather than with their families. However, many people in Egypt basically eat meals with their families and feel happiness there on a daily life. From interviews with people in Egypt, I discovered that there are many connections with people in Egypt than in Japan. I saw many times Ejust students ask people on the street if we go to bus, so they talk to people to check bus prices, so where bus go, and so they talk to, and I realized that this is a warmer country where you can feel more connected with
happiness from that. I discovered the diversity of Egyptian culture through field work. I was also surprised by the buildings and streets that seem to be mixed with European, Middle Eastern, and African cultures. So before I came to Egypt, Egypt had an image of African. So I am very surprised. So I was also impressed that there is a historical heritage in everyday life. Japan treats heritage as something special, so there are a few opportunities to see it. However, in Egypt, there are historical buildings in market, streets, like that, and I could feel the history on a daily life. So, listening to students' stories from you guys, I discovered that they are more closely related to history than Japanese. So, yeah, what I find it, yeah, to you find.
So, yeah, from my experience with what we did, we interviewed people and we tried to know the definition of happiness in their lives and the definition of a happy family. So I noticed that they all had the same answer. Basically, they all just what they appreciate most is being with their family and friends and being in just in good health and very simple things and it's not about money and the normal stuff that we would imagine. Yeah, it's not about material things. And that made me also think about my family and friends, and I also appreciate them. This is also would be my definition of happiness, to be in a state of mind and really peaceful and like that thing. So they just they appreciate the existence of people in their life, not their role in the life or something specific, but just being having the existence of people in their life. This is what makes them happy. Either it's for happiness in general or as a happy family. So yeah, I really enjoyed what we did, and it made me learn a lot.
What I learned that the family here in Egypt most likely like to gather together, and so eating together or having fun together, go out together. But what I learned from Yuna that in Japan they don't gather together all the time.
Can I add something to that topic they're talking
Yeah,
about?
sure.
So, my definition of a happy family would be it doesn't matter the number of the family, even if they are only two. What only matters if they love each other and care about each other. So maybe there is a family contains of 20 people and they visit every time, but they don't love each other. They don't really love each other. So there is a family with 3 people and a family with 10 people, and they all visit each other. But the family with 3 people, they love each other. They care about each other. So this is what matters for a family, to keep going, to keep pushing each other. Yeah, caring and loving. And this is what all matters from my own perspective about families. This is what all matters: caring and loving.
So how I express, so conducted interviews about happiness in Japan as well. So I would like to express like this. So I create works in Japanese version and the Arabic version. So pick up keywords that came up a lot in interviews, or keywords that I feel from the person, from the atmosphere in interview. So honestly, it was planned to show the difference between Egypt and Japan. wonderful. So I would like express like this. Yeah, so this is my plan. Yeah, so yeah, thank you for guys. I had
yeah, they were taking the picture and was like, why not join them? But I didn't know she's gonna put it in the project, so.
Yeah, so yeah, we're my members. Yeah, thank you for watching.
All my photos have Amara to that.
Okay, thank you very much. So, Danada, please.
First of all, I want to applaud for your in-detail observation and focus on these small details. Well, I have two questions. First, you said that you're going to conduct the same interviews or same questions with Japanese people on the subjective meaning of happiness. So, what do you expect the results to be? Do you expect it to be the same reasons? Because to define happiness, it's so subjective, you know, it depends on background, history, and lots of things, situation. So what do you expect the result of the interview would be? Do you think it would be the same here or no? For the second question, I was surprised that I have always known that family ties in Japan is important, and they are used together on lunch or whatever. So I was surprised to hear it's not the same right now. So what do you think the reason that maybe drafted the families away or affected these ties in the family?
So you mean first question is like for Japanese?
Yes. What do you expect their definition or the common definition of happiness would be? Would it be like here what you found in Egypt? That's the expectation.
Maybe basically the definition of happiness may be common, but I think I expected the definition was a little bit different, maybe from Japan and the Egyptian. So because so as for me, like I feel like Japanese people. So when we think about happiness, like maybe most people come up with like a dream or success and money, maybe like that. So maybe, yeah, someone says like the definition of happiness, like stay with family, stay with friends. Yeah, but maybe compared to Egyptian people, like more Japanese people says like my definition of happiness is success in the life, like
stability.
Yes, like so famous companies and famous universities, something like that. Yeah.
To be more career related, you mean?
Yes, right. Yeah. So for the first question is my answer. And the second question is like
why do you think the image of the family in Japan has changed through the years? Why isn't, as I understood from what you said, that the family ties is not the same, or they don't gather to eat together or on meals? So what happens through the years for this image to take that change?
なんで変わっちゃったんだろうねってわかる。
Maybe the independence of the youth or stability or moving out of the house. What happened?
Yeah, maybe so. So you mean like so maybe 6 years ago, like that, like Japanese people ate lunch dinner with their family, but now it's not. For that reason, maybe. So maybe like many Japanese younger people like use smartphone while eating. So maybe this is a kind of reason, and so maybe so. I think when I talk with my grandmother and grandfather, like so I feel like how can I say? Generation gap and less communication. Like so because so my mother like do not tell me like what you did what you did today, like it is so rare case. Like and so many Japanese people, so many Japanese university students have part-time job, like maybe morning and noon, like they go to university. After that, they go to part-time job, like until midnight. So maybe they cannot stay with family so long time. So maybe this is the reason. Yeah, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Result of the comparison when you have the same interviews in Japan. So share it with us, please.
Yeah.
And thank you.
Thank you. As Professor Nada mentioned, that if you connect with social structure, that will be very nice to identify the differences of happiness. And maybe Mayumi is very specialist of this kind of topic, right? Let me say something. Do you want to?
The similarity of happiness? Maybe we can focus on the sample, whom you are interviewing. So you can interview the family who is coming to the beach over there. They have the family, right? They have children. So you can interview the same person who are coming to the beach in Japan, coming with the family. Then ask the same question. Then you can make focus. Otherwise, I saw all of that. Sometimes on the street, even here, mother has a baby and begging. What is the happiness for her? It will be different if you interview her. So you have to make sure the same similar sample you can choose in Japan.
Yeah, that's so interesting. Yeah, I try to.
So we have 2 minutes. Do you have any comments and questions from you? Okay, sure.
I want to add the answer for the second question from Nana.
Yes.
I think that there is the civilization in Japan.
Drifted away.
Yeah, drifted away, and we lost the communication with each other, and maybe that's why. And so I think in the U.S. or some other countries, that kinds of developed country, in that country we can say the same thing for the civilization and the connection between the civilization and the less communication. That's my opinion. Thank you.
And for your good work and insights. I have one question. If you are about to take one new family feature from the Egyptian families and transfer it to the Japanese families, what it would be?
One feature.
Yeah, one thing that you want to transfer from the Egyptian families to the Japanese, you think that this is something worthy to be transferred, and you will teach the families to do so. One thing. Apart from Rukhaya and Falafel.
So I can come with instantly, but the Egyptian family has so like real love maybe for family. So I'd like to so yeah, this is a kind of one strong feature of the Egyptian family. So like yeah, Japanese family has love for love to their family, like that. It is a kind of different, like yeah. So like many interviews people like so especially father and mother, like the definition of happiness in your life, like they say like so when children grow up grow up and yeah, so they feel happiness there. So yeah, but the Japanese people like make money or like success in your life. Yeah, maybe there are many parents feel success here. So yeah, like as for me, I don't feel like the real love in Japanese situation. So yeah, I like to translate from Egyptian to Japan. Yeah.
The emotional side.
Yeah, emotional. Yeah, right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We are team 2. I'm Anna. Yeah, yes, let's begin. So our topic
tradition, and our fieldwork involved considering the life and culture of Egyptian peoples through fashion. This is our main topic. And the topic number of exactly, so yeah, this is here. Okay, and yeah, we focus on the fashion and tradition. So the first day we go to the Alexandria Museum and eat street food. And this is the picture, maybe the women were really tradition and really connected to religion. And this is the street food. Falafel. Yeah, I ate falafel. It's really nice. And next day we went to Kurt Bay, and this is the Kurt Bay. The Kurt Bay is the building that protects Egypt from the other people owning it. And this is the market, and this is the clothes. Many compared to Japan, there's a lot of store focused on just clothes, public. So many people make their clothes by themselves. This is a little bit different from Japan. Okay, the last day, yesterday, we went to the Montaza. Montaza Palace is the house for last king in Alexandria and Egypt. And we went to the mosques. In Japan, there's really rare to go into the mosque because we're not Muslim, but the man is so kind, so he can enter us to the mosque and we can take pictures.
But you can.
Yeah.
You can.
And okay, before the how to express. I use photo voice, and photo voice is the way to express my feeling honestly. In the about photo, people can feel anything, but photo voice is a little bit different because yes, I wrote down my feeling that I feel in magic, so I want to use photo voice. And the last one, what did we learn from field work? Seeing is believing. 百聞は一見にしかず in Japanese. Do you know the meaning of this? Seeing and believing is that it's important to not hearing, but going and seeing by yourself when you want to understand or think about something. And actually, I have experienced this saying in the field work, so I want to tell what I feel, what I experienced. And at first, actually, there are really few people have religion in Japan, and in Tokyo, sometimes I can see the women who wear hijabi, but we cannot see the women who all cover all body, entire body on hijabi, and only can see the eyes, the case. Yeah, it's really rare. But in Egypt, there's a lot of people who all cover, and sometimes, like Hoda is Muslim, but she wears the jeans and t-shirts. Yeah. Yes, it's like Japanese normal girls, you know? And that was really bad. It not means the Muslim people don't care about their fashion. It's not the equal.
they also really cared about fashion and they really enjoy their fashion and they can express themselves by using fashion as much as we do in Japan. So I feel how can I say? It's not important point who has a religion, who has not religion. We are all the same person, okay? And the last point is actually, please image. When you want to ride on the bus, in Egyptian people, especially Huda and Gabi, always ask the driver, the bus is going to the Karkibay or not, because in Egypt there is no religion sign on the bus, so we don't know if we ask to the driver directly. This is the conversation, and also when we want to have a lunch. In Japan, maybe I use my phone and I use the map and I research by myself. But in Egypt, they don't use. They ask someone nearby. Okay, this is also some small conversation, but I feel small conversation that happen every day in their daily life make Egypt more warm and more beauty country. I assure, and so I think Egypt is Japan is really so far, and we have different culture, we have different language, and we have different background, but we are not completely different. We are the all same person, and we can. So I and they can emphasize with each other about beautiful things. That is a really interesting I learned from this field work. Thank you. So the next, you guys talk about what do you feel or what do you think through this field work. Please.
Okay, first, I had the pleasure of being a part of this opportunity, this amazing opportunity, and I will cherish our memories together. And I love exchanging knowledge and know more about Japanese traditional clothes and their traditions, and their religion. It's very new information. And I love it so much. I'm happy to be a part of this opportunity.
So basically, I don't have a lot of words to say, but I enjoyed this opportunity because I learned a lot while talking with Anna about the traditions and things like this. I learned a lot about Japan, and there are things that are similar, like for example the grilled corn. It is well known in Japan, and I didn't know this. Also, I knew a lot about Japan traditions, like religion, space, the kimono, that it is the well-known traditional custom of Japan, but nowadays by new styles and fast fashion, you are not wearing it daily. But it's same here in Egypt. There was in Alexandria a special custom that they wear every day, but nowadays they don't wear it. So I have learned more with Anna about Japan, and I really like it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, Ahmed Sensei, please.
Yep. Very well done. I'm impressed by the work I've done together and how you build a very strong connection, working smoothly together. I have two questions. The first, fashion, religion, and tradition. what did you learn from investigating and watching and going through the fashion, religion, and tradition of the Egyptians? Do you think that the three represent who is the human behind the clothes, who is the human holding on this religion or this tradition? Do you think that it really tells a lot about the person, or how much did you learn about each person from his fashion, tradition, and religion? Did you inform you a lot about the person? Can you tell more about the person from his appearance?
Yes, actually, I'm not sure which person is the name because there is a lot of fashion name, tradition clothes in Egypt. But Gabi and Hola always tell me, so maybe most of them are Muslim, and depending on the individual, the interpretation of the religion is a little bit different, so they can choose what they want to clothes, what they want to wear. And also, for example, Muslim has 5 times the Qibla in the daily life every day. So when I went to the shop and I want to buy the water, but the staff just to play will be different from Japan because during the work
They stopped working.
Right,
yeah, so it will be different.
All the people do that.
Yeah, and
Yes.
Yes.
It happens in the local markets, but not in the big malls or hypermarkets.
Yeah, so and I feel that the culture and religion is really connected in their daily life. And also about the tradition, that they told us Nubian people wear more traditional clothes in Egypt, right?
Yeah.
And actually, yes.
You were so lucky actually, especially with this topic, having these 2 examples, because a very good representation. Can you tell from their appearance who is Muslim and who is Christian? No.
Say
Who is Christian and who is Muslim?
Who's Christian and who's Muslim?
From their clothes, from their appearance.
One of them is Muslim, one of them is Christian.
Yes.
Can you tell the difference from the
Fashion, from the appearance, can you?
Did you know that one of them is Christian and the other is Muslim?
Okay, actually, Hoda and Gabi is really similar.
Exactly. So that's a very good example when you reflect on your topic, that the appearance of 2 different religions doesn't tell who is who.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
you can't tell. So
Yeah.
this is the way Egyptian people plan. Although some other religious people put on traditional clothes related to the religion, some other Egyptian people put on clothes related to the culture, like the example you've given of Nubian people, and you have also the Upper Egypt people, and you have different types of Egypt. The clothes sometimes represent a tradition, sometimes, but it doesn't represent all the time the religion. Because you have a good example, if we didn't tell you that Gabi is Christian and Hoda is Muslim, if you stay with them for maybe months, you wouldn't know until they tell you themselves or someone, because there is no difference. So that's a very good example to your topic to reflect on. Yeah.
Usually, clothes reflect culture, not religion, not culture.
Okay.
Depends on what is culture.
But sometimes we take the culture of the religion,
Maybe
and it's also loose culture.
To be source for the culture.
The white umbrella is culture. It could be regional culture, it could be religion culture, but it's always culture. So the culture of Egyptian Muslims this era is to wear hijab. Like Nada and Maryam, and who else is here, and Nada and Habiba. So this is the culture of the contemporary Muslim girls, and it changed through periods of time. So before that,
before 70,
yeah, they used to wear.
there was no hijab.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So it's a culture
Yes.
So it's easier. So when you reflect on your topic when you go back to Japan, so it's always culture.
Okay.
And
Based on the culture.
yeah, so subdivide the culture into regional culture like Nubian, religious culture like Christians, Muslims, Jews, you know what I mean? But it's always culture when it comes to fashion. Okay? So it's based on the culture. You know what I mean? Alright. My second question. Have you bought any outfits from Egypt?
Yes.
Have you bought any outfits, new clothes from Egypt?
No.
You didn't like it?
I like it, but
Too expensive?
No. She wear it. But,
Yeah, you tried it on.
Yes.
Which one did you like most?
like this.
The niqab?
No, the
Burqa?
yes,
Alexandria, beautiful girls. Yeah. So you want to take it and try it there? Have you had the courage to walk and talk your street with that?
No.
But you can do a girls' night at your house and invite them.
Maybe
Do you remember when I told you that the bachelor party they do this? Yeah, this one.
That's too cultural.
Yeah, but I have one thing to pinpoint briefly. You said that you felt that Egyptian and Japanese are so much alike. However, they have different religions. What I want to pinpoint from that is it's not religion that makes a person, it's your ethics, your moral. So humanity, how human being you are is what defines you, not your religion, because there are lots of people who mispresent some religions. So I can't agree more with you that it's your ethics, your standards, how you treat other people. It's not religion. We are all connected through humanity, not through religions.
It didn't affect you three together for a week. So the Muslim, Christians, and your own belief didn't affect you being very close together for a week and hopefully more years to come in the future. So well done.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you, as I said, as everyone else, and I will give you an opportunity to represent the other group. Do you have questions for me?
Yeah. You don't have any questions like about tradition, religion? No.
Okay, that's good. Well done.
Earth and Natsumi. So this is our content from today. And first of all, object of the project, and second one is what we did in the fieldwork, and third one is what we expressed in the fieldwork. For this topic, I want you to introduce about it. And the fourth one, how we present in the end, and I'll ask you, and I'm gonna talk about the visual one is fieldwork. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about the object. Our project's object was by doing an interview to the project of the Alexandria, like we find out Egyptian culture and history and values and society. Okay, next one. So what we did like three things. First one is meeting a people, walk randomly in the Alexandria city, and meet people all of the ages. Actually, we met maybe 25 to 30 people because of they're wonderful girls. They're like walking on the street and meet up some people and find the people and go straight for there and asking the questions so randomly. So we achieved maybe I didn't count it yet, but after going back to Japan, I will count the people we asked. But maybe 25 to 30 people answered our question. And the second one, we asked the question to the people, and the question was just one question: what's your most important thing in your life? And the third one is this is a talent that for the we recorded, like while doing an interview, mainly Mariam and Habiba did an interview for them. And I recorded the video, and Tasnim took up like
really nice picture. We're gonna show it later, but she's a really good photographer. Okay, so we're gonna explain about what we influenced by. So this is, I think, yeah. So let's start from Tasnim. So so we're gonna explain two questions. What was the answer for what is the most important thing in your life? And the second one is, what did you Tasnim think after you heard about his answer? Okay, let's do it.
We met him in a cafe, and he told us that the most important thing in his life is his job, and he wanted to go to Spain. My impression was that he was so friendly and he helped us a lot. I wish that he could visit Spain because I feel that this is his
dream?
Yes, his dream.
And his name is? We became a good friend with Ahmed. So we took this picture in Costa and we had like 1 hour or 1.5 hours there, and yeah, we talked with him so much.
Did you like the food there?
We just drank.
There's this girl, she said that the most important thing is her goal. She wants to be an actor. I think this job really suits her because it suits her style, her personality, and I think that she will achieve this in the future.
Where did you meet her? Her name?
What we know from the cinema, in the picture.
I mean, we will check the video after. We could.
It's always good to have a name for each photo, make it more personal,
Yeah.
especially with stock.
So we have both like video and photos.
This man said that the most important thing in his life is to have a safe life, free from diseases. I felt that he is so kind and he has a good heart.
You forgot to mention the most important thing about this man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's little. And he doesn't look like it.
He's general.
Yeah, general.
You will say what is his
Yeah, when we were at the Alexandria Library, we were going down and I was there, I saw him, but he didn't look like he's and he's been through a lot of wars, right?
Military general.
Okay, so the next one will be Mariam. Okay. We took this photo while we were waiting for Uber to come, and then we realized that and then we realized that the red bus was coming, so we decided to ride red bus. So we was just like sitting, and we realized that they are looking at us. So I sent them to record with them. So I told them, "Can we record with you?" So they said yes. And they said that the most important thing about them was their cute daughter. So maybe they are a new couple or something. So they said that the most important thing in their life was their daughter. Yes. And what did you think about that? I think they are so friendly. So because they. This man we meet him in beside the sea, and while we asking him what is the most important thing about your life, he said his phone starting to ring. So he said that the most important thing that one who rang, and she was his girlfriend. So and what did you love him? Maybe he loved his girlfriend. He loves his girlfriend.
Maybe he's romantic.
Did she ask him who was with his girls?
He took too much with him and didn't realize that we already had.
Yeah, that's good. It's a good boyfriend.
and she told us that the most important thing about her life is to achieve her goal when she grew up, and she was so nice, and she not like speak like people who live in Alexandria. Maybe she is Nubian or something like that. And I think she had a passion to achieve her goals. So
what was her goal?
She didn't talk about a specific thing, but maybe she had a specific, but this specific information.
So next, Habiba.
We met this boy at the National Museum of Alexandria. He was too small. He can't even speak well. He just said "bah." The most important thing in his life is the beach. He enjoys the beach, and most of the children his age loves the beach. I think it's just so cute. Actually, he's my brother. When we went to my home, his goal is to be a famous architect, and he.
You're reading about your brother.
I think he's just represent most of Egyptian youth because he wants a happy life and he wants to make his parents proud of him, and I hope he will do this.
Are you proud of him?
Yeah, I'm so
That's
proud.
enough. Okay.
I'm also proud of my brother and sister. Thank you.
Okay, so we took a lot of pictures and videos, so it was just a little part of us. So the way of output is using the arrow technology like this. So like world taken. So we put the picture on the wall and we scan the picture on the wall and we can see the videos on the phone. That's the arrow technology, and I'm gonna use it as.
That's augmented reality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I didn't expect like we can make the interview more than 30 people. So I want to use all of the people. So I think I'm gonna make a short video for all people within the interview, and like the question and the name and what's the most important thing in your life. Mostly that they answered their family, but yeah, I want to make the video. Okay, so firstly, I want to ask you, and I'm gonna finalize the presentation. So firstly, I'm gonna ask you, did you like your field work, or how did you find your field work? So, what's the
I will start. First, I'm so happy to be part of this project, and I think that I have the opportunity to know the Egyptian people even better because I never been in the street and just asking people, and this was an experience for me, and of course when I met to Anthony, it's a new experience, and I really enjoyed it so much. Thank you.
For me, actually, I broke my fear because it's like fear to meet people in the street and stop them and say to them, please can you record with me? And many people, not many, but few people refused to record with us. Many of them was girls because I told Natmi they are so shy, so they can't record. Most maybe yes, all of them maybe were men, and it was very very good experience to me.
First, I am so lucky to be a part of this program. The experience was totally different. I didn't do anything like that before. It's a good thing to meet different people with different personalities. They have different interests. So it was a great experience, and I'm so happy to meet Natsu. She told us a lot of things about Japan when we are rest and when we have a rest. She's really a nice person.
Thank you so much. So for doing this fieldwork, so our team member is like Habiba, the tour guide of us, and Mariam is the people who go to the people, like talk to them.
Public relations. Public
Yeah,
relations.
And Tasnim is a good photographer, and yeah, I was just going around.
That is actually.
Yeah, but actually I found that by asking people, the answer depends on the generation. Like for the old generation, they answer related on the like religious thing. For the middle-aged parents, they said their family, and the young age, they said their family, and sometimes they said achieve their goals, or some boys said the PlayStation. So yeah, I think I can finalize my output by putting them on by the generation. So I'm gonna do after going back to Japan, and I will send it to you by PDF or something like that, so you can put on the Ejust place for the presentation. Okay, so thank you so much for listening to the presentation. And do you have any questions about it?
So first of all, the Professor Mayumi, please.
Thank you very much. Wonderful presentation. and you did a collaboration, so it's very nice. And it's very interesting way of doing the interview. And I'm sure you have the courage to ask the people whom you don't know. How do you approach to the people? And you said that some of them are refused to be taken a picture or so on. Who are, you said that most of them are men or women or mothers who refuse to be interviewed. That is also an important part, right? So some of them refuse to do that. Is it?
He loves the topic but not interested to just record them. They don't want to record.
So that is one of the experiences. But you did more than 30 people?
I'm not sure, but around 25 or 30 people.
Yeah, it's great. And then also that you said that you classify the result after that, so you see the video and so on. And then of course you can say the generation or age or gender and so on. Besides that, you can also add the situation. What kind of situation those people are in. Like the boy who are really talking with someone through the iPhone. So maybe his answer will be different depending on the situation. So you better check also the situation. Where the place also important, but when you approach the person, what is doing at that time when you interview, that is the situation. So I think if you add the situation, it will be wonderful result you can get.
Okay, so we have 1 minute left. So let's share your feeling, ideas with them. Hoda, go.
First, I loved the pictures. Thank you. And I loved the idea that they get out from their comfort zone and stop people in the street. And can I record you? Yeah, exactly. They were shocked, and I loved this presentation. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Hoda. And no, you wanna say?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, I really like this idea. It is my favorite idea out of the 5, to be honest. Yeah, going to people, talking with them, right? And I really like the pictures that they don't ask them to, can you, I'm gonna take the picture right now, can you smile? And when they are in the middle of the conversation, they take the picture of them. It is the pictures were so fun, they were so great, and the way she presented the idea was really great. So yeah, good job.
Thank you very much. I'm speaking English, so I'm sorry if you don't understand my English, and if you want to ask me, please speak more slowly. Please.
I understand very well. Don't worry.
Thank you so much, and let's get started. So, okay, my member is this. So my name is Akane.
More?
Okay, this is my team member. Thank you.
What is title of the topic?
Title is
Sign.
Yes, like this. Okay, our theme is to find various kind of icon signs in Alexandria. So it was very simple. Only just finding a sign in the town. Okay. Next, what we did, so we walked around Alexandria. We went to the Alexandria Library and look for more modern signs. And next, we met up with Natsumi, the group, and walked the seaside. It's White Sea, it's Mediterranean Sea. And when we got on the bus, I was impressed by so beautiful views. We went to the Kite Bay Castle. I had always wanted to go there, and my dream come true. However, there was not much sign in Kite Bay. And then I had a kosher, so very good. And the second day, I ate parfait at Amzakhu, and then I walked the National Museum of Alexandria. We found many signs on the road, and they taught me the meaning about those. The most interesting thing was that no parking sign. Yes, because no one followed the rules. There are many no parking signs, but there are many cars. And so that was interesting. And I felt Egyptian is free and an interesting country. And then I went to Habiba's house and had some Egyptian food. I was so delicious, and I want to eat it again. And summer day, we went to Montaz Forest. The sea and grass were so colorful. And this day was just for sightseeing. Okay, so next, what we felt in fieldwork. So first me. As you know, the theme was very simple, but I could feel the Egyptian culture from many of signs. For example, don't use car's horn. So I heard that car's horn is the communication in this country. Yes, in Japan we basically do not use the horn. So this was the first time for me to see such a
It's a language.
Yeah, I was very surprised. Yes, in Japan we don't use. So I felt the difference between Egypt and Japan. yes, from these places. Okay, your
Well, it was so much fun knowing about the signs, the difference between the signs in Japan and Egypt. So I checked Japanese signs, street signs, and of course I'm in Egypt, I'm checking Egyptian signs, so I can see the difference. There is a big difference, right? So it was about the culture, so I wasn't sure that the culture can affect on the design of the signs. So yeah, I can see there is a big difference between the signs. So it is about the mindset of each person. So I'm an Egyptian and she's Japanese, right? So her lifestyle is different from mine. So that could make the change of the design. So when I make a design, I make a different design than her because she's in a different culture. She is having a different life than me. Her lifestyle is different than mine. So she makes a different design than I do. So it was quite interesting for me to see that difference, right?
Okay, for me, first of all, I feel so happy to be part of the team and the whole project. And actually, it was a new and good experience for me, like meeting Japanese people and hanging out with them. And I wish we could have like more time to hang out together in Alexandria and find more signs. And actually, I'm looking forward to go to Japan to see the difference, like the signs and icons difference between Egypt and Japan. Thank you.
Okay, the last part is what will we do? So what will we do is making signs. That means, so I will make sign about what I feel, what I heard about Egypt through this fieldwork. And Amar and Lagat will making sign too about what they think of their country as Egyptian. And so, yeah, I had from Lagat, so Amar is not good at drawing the picture, but I'm looking forward to your pictures. Okay, and there will be an event about the fieldwork in Japan in October. So I will display a sign and picture of me and you, right? And with my pot boys. Okay. Thank you. This is all.
Thank you. Okay, Professor Ken, please.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Yeah, I think the sign and icon is very interesting to study. How many signs or icons did you find in this Egypt?
So, by myself, I found about 20, 25, but Lagat helped me. So when she go somewhere, she found over 10 signs for me.
Did you take a picture of those signs? We call it a pictogram. And sign and pictogram have to be understood by anyone without explanations. But sometimes difficult to recognize what kind of sign is this, right? So did you find some signs which you didn't understand?
Well, I didn't understand the sign myself, and she told me what it means. Yeah.
Egyptian sign.
Yeah. And like there was a sign in the museum where there was like a line and a finger going to it, and there is an X, and that's all. What does this mean? I didn't understand it, right? And she told me it means don't touch the glass.
Why do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
She could understand it, I couldn't. So probably a Japanese guy who made this sign.
Maybe it is for the foreigners. Yeah, compared to Japanese pictogram and the Egyptian pictogram, maybe very interesting. Yeah, I also found the sign of the bathrooms.
Yeah.
In Japan, the red and blue is a different. But here, the same color, right?
Yes, I was surprised because she made mistake. She entered the boy one, so there's a zero one.
Okay. Yeah. Please make those kind of sign list to present to other people after back to Japan.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So we have still 4 minutes, please.
Your topic is really important at me. It's a very, very important topic under the umbrella of the wayfinding. It comes signage and loads of passing information through visual, written, whatever the medium. Our students will learn more about that. So by time I want you to carry on talking with them, finding out if he developed his drawing skills or not, because he must, because he likes digital working rather than, but he needs to acquire both manual and digital. And also he will study ergonomics. In ergonomics there is a subcategory. Ergonomics is the relation between, you know ergonomics. Okay, human, the environment, and the product we use or services. So apart from ergonomic science is control and display. This is for the reason the sensei mentioned. He didn't understand the sign. It may be a warning, it may be an information. That's why we have red for the red warning in car. The car dashboard is the red means stop. It's something important, something dangerous. The yellow is something that you be informed. Look it up later on. And the green one to give you information about what is happening. So they will learn the control and display because they will design the product and services and they will design the signs. And the signs should be universal. It should be understood by Japanese, Egyptian, every single human on earth. It could be very simple to the extent. So I always teach my students, if you are designing a washing machine and you want to tell the user this is a program for the wool, wool cloth, put what, draw what, a lamp. So you draw a lamp. That's universal. So he will know that because wool come from a lamp, so they wouldn't get confused. So this is something really important for every single art and design students to really, really be very precise when designing the signs. And hopefully you will exchange your designs later on. Very well done. Carry on your topic, and you may provide solutions for the Egyptian people to not to, the architects, as another said. So not to work under no parking, not to cross under no crossing, So could you help with that? From your own research, you could provide solutions, and we will take it into consideration, and we will promote that on campaigns. We could, because I'm always going for digital media, for example. He will design awareness campaigns. So your outcomes could be implemented in an awareness campaign for Alexandria to promote more respect to the science. Okay? Thank you.
Look, it's also related to culture. It must be a universal culture to be understood all over the world and not to depend on local culture. Okay, so we are looking for a universal culture to be understood all over the world. Signs and icons to be understood. It's culture. We used to put it under culture. Okay? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And the student? Okay, Habiba, cool. The other Habiba, good. Say something, anything you impressed and were interested in. Any
I was with them most of the time. It's the last 2 days. And I'm trying to help, but there is no really a lot of signs. And they are really common. They are the same signs every street, and no one can see it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, actually, I also try to find a sign, but very few signs in Alexandria. Yeah,
They are back of the tree or something. They really don't appear.
Yeah, so that's why you have a lot of communication among people. Something? Okay, Ahmad, go.
It was a really nice presentation. Yeah, I think it's we don't really have a lot of signs in Egypt. We just know what to do without looking at the signs. So this is why we didn't see a lot of signs. Yeah, I think it was a nice presentation.
Good, good.
Okay. It's not always a sign, by the way. There's all other signs. Body language is a sign. So culture indicates and reflects on the sign. So for instance, in Europe and probably in Japan, I'm not sure, if you do that, that makes perfect. Here, I will torture you. See the difference? If you flash lights in Europe to someone, that means I'm giving you priority on me. You go first. Here I'm coming near you. You know what I mean?
Or there is a radar on the way.
Yeah.
To do this.
Yes, correct. To inform each other about the speed cameras. Yeah, so the other direction, not that there is a speed camera.
If reflect means there is a radar.
So this kind of signs, if you misuse in different cultures, you'll be in trouble. Like using the same word in Arabic, we have the same word. I'll give you an example. There is a word called the Harash Fail. In Tunisia, it means be nice to me, come be more intimate, socializing. Here, it's sexual harassment. So it's a difference. There is a singer, Tunisian singer, made a song saying it Harash Fail. When it was broadcasted in Egypt, oh, really? But there is something nice. So the sign should be carefully used. Also another sign, we do like that. The opposite way when you use your hand in a different way like that is a root sign. So in Europe, that's a root sign. It should be the one outside. So using the body language sign is more important through cultures. Cross culture signs. So that's something that you can add to your presentation. That sign expand and it is more broad rather than what is only put on the streets and roads. We sign to each other in different ways. Okay? The smile is a sign.
Okay, thank you very much.